Welcome back to ABC 7 at 5 Weekend. I'm Rachel Phillips, and what a treat we have for you on this Sunday afternoon. As you can see, I'm joined by UTEP head men's basketball coach Joe Golding. Coach, thanks so much for spending some of your Sunday with us.
Great to see you again, Rachel. Always know when I'm seeing you that's closer to the basketball season, so obviously excited to be here with you.
Thank you so much. So, 2 games into the season of your 3rd season at the helm of UTEP and starting the season 2-0. I know they haven't been against the toughest opponents, but it must feel good to kind of start the season this way.
Yeah, we got off to a good start, obviously, against 2 opponents that were non-Division I games, but it was good for our guys. We have a bunch of new players that got the opportunity to put on the uniform, play in the bright lights, and play at the dawn. So there was a lot of positives to that. And everybody that says that we can't score the basketball, this team's obviously got off to a good start and was able to score the basketball a little bit and have a lot of fun with each other. But you know, there's obviously some things that we can take out of those games. But moving forward, as we navigate the schedule from here on, it gets much more difficult.
I don't know about score a little bit, Coach. Last year we talked about scoring was an issue, and this year you've put together 2 games, first back-to-back 100-plus games since 1968 and 1969. You've had 17 guys, or 15 guys, sorry, in double digits in those 2 games. What's been the difference from last year to this year?
Yeah, obviously the opponent has something to do with that, but to get to the score like that, you have to do some things, right? You have to make shots, and we were able to make a bunch of 3-pointers, and we were obviously able to get out and transition and get easy baskets. I think we had 33 assists the first night and 26 or 27 the second night, so you know, I like that. I like the fact that the ball's moving. We have multiple guys in scoring, and I also like the fact that we got to play a bunch of guys, right? Our depth was important to us coming into the season. We got the opportunity to play a lot of guys a bunch of minutes. We'll see what happens tomorrow night, you know, in the game. I still think we'd like to play 10 guys tomorrow night, maybe even possibly more. But obviously some of our veterans and some of our new guys, minutes will get extended a little bit. But yeah, obviously being after last year when we were one of the worst 3-point shooting teams in the country and worst free throw shooting teams in the country, to be able to see the ball go down is obviously makes me happy.
You talk about tomorrow night and a massive, massive game over at the Don. UC Santa Barbara coming in, a team that's gone to the tournament twice out of the last 3 years. What can fans kind of expect from that game?
Yeah, you know, we didn't really talk to Joe. He was having a hard time scheduling. We were having a hard time finding a home opponent, and so credit to him for coming down here to play us at home, and then we'll return the favor to him next year. We'll go, but you know, we have a ton of respect for their program. To your point, they've been in the NCAA tournament 2 out of the last 3 years, won 27 games last year, have 3 starters back, have the Player of the Year last year. He actually didn't play the other night, but we fully expect him to play tomorrow against us. So they're very well coached. They've got high-level transfers and, again, guys back. And honestly, that's where we want our program to get to, right, is where the success that they've had over the last 3 years is where we're trying to get UTEP. And to get there, you have to challenge yourself against those opponents. And so it's a great opportunity for our team to play one of the best teams in college basketball at home. Then the national television just makes it even better, right? And I think that, you know, the people on TV understand that the Dawn is great when there's people in there, and we're going to have a great crowd in there tomorrow night. It's going to show great on national television, and obviously have a great opponent in, and we're going to be challenged, and we're going to be a better basketball team coming out of it. So it's going to be a great night.
You talk about having a lot of people in the Don tomorrow night. It's being touted as the 915 game. Just explain a little bit about that and how fans can go get the tickets. Yeah,
it was obviously a marketing campaign that we started last year that, you know, we're kind of 915's team. It's the area code around here, and so we want to embrace this city. We're not only UTEP's team, we're the city's team as well. And so to do that, we came up with the marketing slogan, and then each year we get to pick one game, which is a 915 game that we kind of help market a little bit more than we would other games. And so this was our 915 game. So we're excited about it. You know, the opportunity to play 4 straight at home. This will be the 3rd one, and so we expect a big crowd. There's still tickets available. You know, they're going for $9.15, like you and I talked about earlier off the camera. And so excited that our administration, I think, gave a fair value ticket that we can have a lot of families and kids come. We have a bunch of people in the community, businesses, including the mayor, that have given tickets to people that have bought mass tickets. So I'm very appreciative. I know our players are, and we're excited about having a great crowd and a great night.
The Miners and Joe Golding at the Don tomorrow night against UC Santa Barbara. Go grab your tickets. Coach, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me, and as always, go Miners.